3 years since we came to this city, we established the press with only $15. At that time, there were no friends in this vicinity able to assist us, and we were almost entirely destitute of everything to commence housekeeping. Those who then joined us in this enterprise toiled for no more than food and clothing. The care of a large family and of the review has fallen principally on us. And this time we have traveled and labored in the churches about 1/3 of the time. This amount of care and labor, together with protracted sickness and deaths in our family, has brought us very near the grave. In this prostrated condition, we have been saddened, pecuniary embarrassment, and the unreasonableness of false brethren. Our usual hours of confinement to our business have been from 14 to 18 out of 24. This has well nigh ruined our health. We're resolved on a change, even if we leave the office entirely. We hope to live, and if possible, yet do some little good in the world. Having worn out a good constitution in this cause, we can now hope for no more than that by rest and care, with the blessing of God, we may yet be able to do something. When we consented to take charge of the review, it was with the hope that a financial committee would relieve us of much care. But we're still left with the whole burden upon us. Without capital and without health, we cannot much longer bear the burden. We have decided, first, to take all proper means for the recovery of health. 2, to be free from the care of a large family. The hands in the office will have to pay usual price of board elsewhere and receive more wages. This will increase the cost of the review. And 3, to get free from debts as soon. I've been writing a piece for the review. Ellen, we're putting ourselves in the grave with everything we're trying to get here. You can take it anymore.
I have no problem with that, James. And the Lord does not expect you to handle this church thing.
No, the Lord does not, but the saints do. I mean, whenever there's a problem or something to be done, let Brother White take care of it. Let Brother White do it all. Well, yeah, we don't need a management committee. Why? Because, Brother White has done it all since we started with Present Truth 6 years ago. Well, why don't we just let him carry it until the Lord comes?
So what does Brother White propose to do?
Well, for a start, I think we should start charging for the review. Up to now, we're completely dependent on the friends of the cause to send in enough so that the worthy poor can receive it free of charge. But beginning in April, we are going to start charging for the review at least $1 for an annual subscription.
Yeah, I think that is a good decision.
Yeah, well, it is a good decision, but some will strongly oppose it. Buy the truth, sell it not, is their maxim. They want the truth, freely available to all, but they choose to ignore the first part of the maxim, buy the truth. And these so-called friends of the cause will simply not accept the financial responsibility to pay for the paper.
So what else do you propose then?
Ellen, I think it's time we stopped operating an accommodation house and a publishing office, all within our living quarters. I mean, our family numbers 20 sometimes. The burden is too much to bear and runs us into debt. Besides, I fear for the state of our health. I mean, Brother Maston died a few months ago of consumption. Annie Smith is returning home with an illness that turns out to be the same thing. And Brother Andrews, even Brother Andrews has worn himself into such a feeble state of health and is returning home to rest as well. Soon there will be none left for the work but ourselves, and I feel like I have one foot in the grave already.
My poor James, all what you say is true. We should start paying a small wage to our workers and ask them to find accommodations elsewhere. I think it is necessary for the health and happiness of our own little family. But what are your plans for the new office?
Now, I wish we could have a small group of brethren willing to accept some financial management for the printing shop and maybe a new committee to take charge of the publishing. We carried the entire responsibility for it since we started Rocky Hill 6 years ago. I think it's time now we were free to give ourselves to traveling and preaching.
But are there brethren anywhere who would be willing to take over the publishing work?
I don't know. Off the top of my head, I think we have brethren in Vermont who would have the will and means to do it. There are some in Michigan who would do it, but I think Michigan might be more central considering the fact that our work is expanding rapidly as far as Iowa.
James, I think your proposals are good, and they should be discussed with the believers. But be prepared for some opposition. There are many who are opposed to organization in any form.
No, you're right. Some think that the word organization is somehow synonymous with Babylon.